welcome back to the Expressions Podcast. And today I'm joined by an artist whose music I've been loving for a minute now. One of the nicest dudes, really, I've met through the underground. The one and only 19. 19, welcome to the
Yes,
show.
sir. Yes, sir. I'm glad to be here. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir, man. Always it's a pleasure to have you on. So 19, start us off, man. Where are you from?
I'm from Philly, Philadelphia.
You're from
From there.
Philly.
Yeah.
Shout out Philly, man. We need more of an East Coast presence on this podcast. It lacks, in my opinion. What can you say about growing up in Philly, man?
uh,
I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what even Philly would sound like right now. Obviously, Philly is so talented, man. Like such a talented city. I feel like
it is
it's overlooked, man. Like the entirety of working on Dying's from Philly, man, and like
for
that's
real.
sound is right now, bro. So it's like they've contributed so much, but what can you say about Philly?
Philly is a very interesting place. I feel like we're very creative people. Um, Definitely you'll find a lot of different music and a lot of people really pushing like directions. Um, Growing up in Philly, it's this kind of the same thing. You get to hear everything, like, and then it's different parts of the city, and it's everybody listening to different stuff. Um, Really though, my music taste is rooted in like my parents for real, more
Mm,
than the city. But the city was cool making friends and then hearing music, bro. We used to get leaks of like underground rappers like in the city, and we used
yeah.
to like share them, and that used to like blow people up. And it's crazy seeing a lot of them like even like Pop Hunter a couple years ago.
Yep.
He was bubbling in the city for such a long time, and then he blew up, and it went how it went. But all of that stuff is cool being to see it
Yeah.
firsthand.
Yeah. For sure. No, Philly definitely has a rich music culture, underground culture. A lot of cool shit goes down there. You said something that's really cool though. You said your music taste you acquired from your parents. What were your parents listening to? Were they into how into music were they? Did they make music?
All
What
right,
was that like?
all right, bro. So I didn't grow up listening to like rap or like not like the stuff I listen to today. Like
Yeah.
I started listening to like Lil Uzi in like sixth grade, and that was like the first time I ever listened to like trap music. But like before that, I was listening to like 80s and 90s like boom bap. Like that's what my dad always play.
Yep.
So that's all I listened to growing up. And then my mom would play like little R&B stuff like Trey songs or like Usher, Chris Brown. But like that was what I was listening to growing up for the most part. And like old soul songs.
Do you have like give me an example of like maybe some of your favorite artists from the like 80s, 90s boom bap? Maybe
Nigga,
like you mentioned some Chris Brown, Trey songs,
bro,
obviously
I
incredible.
I
Yeah.
used to listen to Run DMC.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
um and then Run DMC that kind of went into like Eminem. Like Eminem started doing like some like rock type stuff. Or I remember like maybe like 2000 like 12, 2013.
Yep.
And like that was around the same time. So I got into Eminem around that time. Eminem was really crazy because that was the first person I discovered myself, like on MTV watching videos. That's crazy.
Nah, the MTV used to just have all those channels and they just show music videos 24/7 and
Oh
like MTV
God,
Video, the hip hop one, but that shit was absolutely incredible. Thank you, MTV, for everything you've done.
for sure.
Real shit. So Eminem, we actually just talked about Eminem on the pod. I forget what episode it was. Um,
What was it about?
someone was talking about how they loved the way you lie, Eminem and Rihanna. And I
That's
was
a
like,
good ass song though.
it's
The
an
crazy
amazing
video.
song. Crazy music video, bro. That's Megan Fox is in that shit. I'm pretty sure that was a crazy video, like the house burning and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we love Marshall Mathers over here, man. That's for sure. So super interesting with your parents. I definitely feel similarly. Like there's this radio station on Sirius XM
Mhm.
called Backspin, and it's just all old 80s, 90s, like Run DMC you mentioned. Like my dad always had me listen to that type shit all the
Yeah.
time. So like yeah, it definitely resonates a lot with me there.
The
So
Roots, man.
so take me back though to how we started making music 19. You have been making music for a long time. The to kind of just mention the early song in your SoundCloud's from 3 years ago. Cool
Yeah.
Kids. Obviously, I don't know. That's the first song ever, probably.
All
Maybe
right.
not.
So
Yeah, whatever. But yeah,
the first
talk to me.
song is probably a couple people that know. And my first song that I released on SoundCloud was Dior Drama. Like niggas, like I had like a little backup pages and stuff, but it was like I wasn't because I wasn't, you know how when you first start off, you're not really confident or whatever. But
Of course.
that was my first drop was called Dior Drama, and it was cause like, all right, bro, niggas was like SSG Kobe fans back in the day, and like he had a song named Dior Drama, and it was like it was something cool to do at the time. Um, but I ended up deleting it. Making music though, I started like kind of going to my friend's studio in like 2019, like my freshman year of high school. And he had a studio in his garage. His name is Stan. He actually like hard, like he got like I think he about to hit 100K monthly listeners on Spotify and all that. His name
Holy
is
shit. Wow.
Kid
Shout out
Phantom.
Stan. Is
Yeah,
what's
he's
his like
crazy.
stage name? Is it Stan?
His no, his stage name is Kid Phantom. He's
Kid
like an
Phantom.
R&B singer.
Kid Phantom. All right. Well, we gotta type in the Kid Phantom. He
No,
seems like
yeah,
a
for
fun shit
real.
right now.
He's crazy. But yeah, he had a studio in his garage, and I would go there and like record like little stuff. And I'm like, yo, this is like actually hard. So then that next year, like March 2020, I got my own computer, and I was in a lot of Fago group chats back in the day.
Hell yeah.
And I would just like annoy everybody around me to like help me learn like FL Studio. Cause I'm like, bro, all y'all make music, all y'all make beats, like help me. And then I
That ass,
learned
yeah, let it helping in. Come on.
for real.
So yeah, you mentioned two guys that I can definitely see where you maybe draw a little bit of inspiration from. You mentioned SSG Kobe and then Fago.
Yeah,
You big fans of both of them? Because I know I am. I know I am.
bro.
Facts, yeah.
So I'm, bro, Fago is like bro, Fago like one of my biggest influences, I'll say, cause it was so early, really early in like making music. The reason I was making music is cause I was like in them group chats and around them people that was like, it's like Fear Dorian, he's still around.
Yep, yep.
He
Mhm.
used to be in there. Um, like it was producers like Toonslands, Brick Royce, I don't know,
Yep.
Don't Be Not Social, Bryce Unknown, all of them, they was in there, but they didn't really talk like that. But it's like seeing that they was like flourishing, and I guess it wasn't on as big of a level, but it seemed so big to me.
Yeah.
So
I mean, so Fago. I mean, obviously, a lot of those producers are like they're doing their thing to this day for sure, but I still think it's a pretty like insane scale though, regardless.
yeah.
Uh yeah. But I love those two influences. I think what do you think of So Fago now? Not to get off track. What do you think of
Um
Fago now specifically?
he very interesting now. I liked Pink Hearts, and I feel like it was just like some R&B, like, I think it was good for what it was. Um, the new tape, I want to listen to it again. Like I told myself I was gonna listen to it again because I like a couple songs like On the Moon
Yep.
and Backseat. Yo, Backseat, I was waiting for Backseat for like a year and a half. Like I had the
That shit is
snippet.
fire. I thought that shit was fire,
Yeah,
personally.
definitely crazy. But I want to listen to
Um,
that shit
yeah, nah, the his new tape, Go. Uh he had some bangers on there. Fucking Yay. He dropped as a single.
again. Ye
Yo,
was crazy. Ye was
yo,
crazy.
that brought me back. I'm like, nah, he's back. He's back because I get what you're saying about Pink Hearts. I appreciate that take. Me personally, it just didn't do it for me. And I love Fago though, man. I love
Hmm.
Fago. Like he's so talented and he just seems like a great dude too from the outside looking in. But uh back in the day though, how long were you listening to Fago though? You
Uh,
seemed like you were really tapped in
oh
though.
yeah, for sure. But probably 2019, 2019 is when I started listening to. All right, so it went literally. It was like SG Kobe. Then I started listening to Summers and Autumn because they had Out of My Mind, and
Yeah.
then Summers
Oh,
and
one of the best songs of all time.
bro,
One of the best songs of
ever,
all
ever.
time.
And
Yep.
bro, it's people that don't even know that song. Like at this
It's
point in time,
okay.
like that's
It's
crazy.
okay. It's okay. It is 19. We can't help everybody.
Nah, for
So
real.
were you listening to Fago when War dropped and everything?
I was listening right afterward. So he had dropped One Up. It was One Up. All right. I don't know exactly if this the right order, but it was One Up, then it was Knock Knock, then I forget what was after Knock Knock. But it was like around that same time because it was like right before the Tekka tape. And
Yep,
that
yep.
was crazy.
That shit was insane. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so Fago for your music, man. At the end of the day, thank you
Bro,
so
that shit
much.
was life changing, bro.
Yeah. That song he just dropped a couple days ago with
Tekka,
yeah, thank you. Prod Tech. Yeah, that shit was hard. That was a very good song. I was impressed. I'm like, all
I
right,
was
Fago.
talking I was talking to Mikey about that. And Mikey was
Mikey
playing it for me. Yeah, pretty
is he?
fun.
Oh, yo, Pretty Fun is one of my favorite artists ever, bro. He is
He
amazing.
is. He's
Pretty
crazy.
Fun. I already who was I talking to? I also had Remy Xerxes on the pod. I
Hmm.
know you're a good friend of his, and we were
Yeah,
talking about Pretty Fun. I already said it, so Pretty Fun, man. You're one of the greatest artists I ever heard. Real shit,
for
bro.
real.
Shout out Pretty Fun, bro. If
That's
you don't know, go find out, please. If you don't know, please go find out. 19 though. Let's talk about 19 though for a
okay.
second.
Okay.
Let's break out the resume. You have a shit ton of songs that have done some numbers. I'm just gonna tell you about some of my favorite music of yours.
All right. Bet, bet, bet.
Nightmares, 26,000 streams,
Hmm.
crazy ass song. Has been, was not. I love the name of that. 22,000. Winter, phenomenal fucking song. 25,000. Your biggest song, Prove It, 65,000 streams. That's an incredible, incredible song. Like your flow is ridiculous.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think I'm doing worse, 28,000. Really, really good song. You'll Be Prettier Dad, one of your earlier songs too, which is crazy. 33,000. Hand on My Tech, 20K. That shit always has me going crazy. One song that I fucking love from you that I don't think has enough love right now
Hmm.
is why it's not right there. Hold on, let me find what I wanted to say. Oh, I got it. Brain Stew. Brain Stew.
Man,
That song
Stu,
is fucking hard. People go listen to that song. The flow,
bro.
not written dry. There's no one out here that's flowing like that on a song.
Thank you,
That shit was crazy. That beat is crazy too.
bro. Bro. I got a tape coming out. Pride. All it's like all Brook Boy Taylor beats,
Yeah,
and
that's a
I'm
good
a
move right there. I'm a fan of
yeah.
that. That's the tape on the 21st?
No, no, no. That's not the tape on the 21st. Probably next month, because
Okay.
I'm dropping 3 tapes for the end of the year.
Okay. Okay.
So
We're
one this
working.
month, one next month, one December.
Work ethic is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. I love to see it though.
Yeah, I've been no, but I've been planning it. I've been because I kept telling myself I'm gonna drop 3 tapes before the end of the year, and they wasn't getting finished. Like I would keep making songs, but I'm just like it's not done, it's not done. But now I'm pretty much done. I just gotta like do like videos, things of that nature, promoting it, rolling it out.
Yeah, for sure.
For the first time, this is really my first time trying to do stuff like that.
I feel that, and I love to hear that. I love to hear artists really taking that next step, really being like full out, selling out, right? In a good way, though. In a
Yeah,
good way. Promoting yourself, putting everything on the line, putting like, even a couple bucks behind it, shit like that. It really is amazing to see because it just shows it's like proof that hey, I'm doubling down on myself. I believe in myself, so I
for
always love to
sure.
see that. But 19, man, you have over 2,000 SoundCloud followers now too. Like you got numbers on songs. You've built definitely a following. How does that feel, man? Was it something that you expected when you first started making music, or it's like holy shit, every like to you is still just like wow, like
No,
thank you for even
it's
listening.
it's crazy. I don't be surprised until it kind of get brought up to me like like now like or sometimes I'll talk to my uncle and my uncle will like be like you see how many plays this like or it was like the YouTube videos like my YouTube videos was getting views my uncle showed me he like you see how many views this is getting and I'm like no and then I would look and I'm like wow like people really watching it and I guess I don't really expect it to resonate with people all the time um and then getting messages and stuff and people be like my songs affect them that's it mean a lot because it's like wow like because that's exactly how I want it to be. Like because all my favorite artists affect me. I feel like
Yeah.
that's why I like them because I connect with their music. So it's cool to connect with people.
Yeah, that's so beautiful, man, because that's really what it's all about. And I say this a lot on here, but just how impactful music can be on someone's life. And if even if you have 100 followers, like I've listened to a song with a guy has like 50 followers. This is a hypothetical situation, but it's happened too many times now.
Hmm.
Like 50 followers, has a song on there I've played for like a week straight only. I'm like, wow, like this has brought me so much joy to my life. Like this resonates
Yeah,
with me. And like your music can really be so impactful, like regardless of how, large of an artist you are, right? And I love how you're very appreciative of the fact that someone's hitting you up saying, yo, this shit really meant something to me. Like this helped me through this time, or like this was just like this just enhanced my life, simply put. And I
bro.
think that's so powerful, bro. I love to hear that from you.
Bro, I be sending, bro. Niggas be going crazy sometimes. I be sending voice messages. I be sending inspirational voice messages. Like
Hell yeah,
it
hell
be
yeah.
crazy. But they be catching me. They just be catching me at weird times. Sometimes I be like real quiet. I don't want to talk. But sometimes, bro, I be like, I be like piped up, and I'm like ready. I'm ready to give you a motivational speech in the DMs for real. So
Yeah, no, I wouldn't mind a motivational speech from 19 himself. I wouldn't at all. So I bet you everyone who gets this really appreciates that.
yeah,
Something I'm curious about though is I mentioned this already, but your first song on your page, your early song currently on your page, Cool Kids, that was 3 years ago.
yeah.
Actually has 10,000 streams. It's a very, very good song.
Shout out, cool kids.
Which is really, really cool to see. Really just how good of an artist you've been from the start. But regardless, what I'm curious about is 3 years is a pretty long time. Like you've been making music for a while now.
Yeah,
What has that been like to be around for a second? Like you've been in the underground, you've seen some different waves come up, people, go completely like off the charts, crazy big. Like what has it been like to just kind of be around and all of that for
man.
that amount of time?
You go through a lot of emotions.
Yeah.
You go through a lot of emotions. I will say that because you see everybody catch their wave, and then you see a lot of people not catch their wave, and you wonder who you gonna be. But it just is what it is. And then it's really about the connections and stuff. I feel like my personal experience, I like I started off wanting to be heavy in the underground stuff, and then I kind of went away from it. I wanted to be like Gene Dawson. I wanted to go indie in like an indie scene and like
Gene Dawson's so fire.
very bro. He like when I tell you, so we got this collective die before, and it was me, Edith, Remy, and Gramori,
Hmm.
and that was like for like a little bit of time before like we brought it back now, but we had stopped for a little bit. But like once we had discovered Gene Dawson, bro, we tried to start rapping on all of them indie rock beats and like all of that stuff. Um, but then I came back to do the underground stuff and like really do it. And Mikey was a big part, pretty fun again. He was a big part of me doing that. And Easy Cody Lee
Hmm.
really influenced me to do that. And then we did a couple shows and stuff, and it was crazy. I'm like, wow, like going to a show, going to an underground show, you really get to see what the underground really is. Like
Yeah.
you it's people it's an environment like just like everything else is an environment. You go to a college, it seems like a college environment in certain places like that are school like areas, but that underground when you see them fits and everybody got like a vape and a pen and it's like that'd be a crazy space.
Yeah. And I feel like the people who are at those shows specifically are people who just like love music so much that they're going to the greatest lengths to just enjoy
No,
some new
yeah.
shit that they hear. And I really appreciate those types of people. And like I'm the same type of person. Like I will go to any show, like anywhere. If like I fuck with the people performing, I'm there. Like it doesn't matter. It does not matter.
And
But
that's the best type of energy to go into it with because you can always enjoy it.
exactly. Could not agree more. Yeah, and shout out Gene Dawson too. I remember like listening to Pixel Bath. for the first time.
Mm,
That tape, that was like the first time I was like, oh shit, like I really like Gene Dawson. It's a great cover too, the crazy ass football helmet. It
yeah.
was just it really sold me, man. Such a talented artist. So, what was it like performing live, and what is it like performing live? Like your music, performing your art. How crazy is that? And what is it like to be on stage? Because you have a video on your IG of you actually performing and shit. I think you have
Hmm.
may have again a few times now. So what is that like?
So my first time performing was crazy because it was in LA, and I'm from Philly, so that's like across the whole country.
Yeah, was that your first
Um,
time in LA?
yeah, that was my first time in LA. I went there to perform. Like that was like the only thing. I end up going to the first Hyperpop Daily game too. Fun fact. That was a crazy experience, yo.
That's crazy.
Um,
What? Yeah, what the hell was that like, bro? What?
all right. I'm gonna say the show first. So basically, the show, it was with Easy. It was Fun at Nine. Easy throws like the best concerts. He just hasn't had one in a second, but so I performed. It was like Che performed, Easy. Mikey was supposed to perform, but he didn't come. Herb 4K was there, Mig. It was a good little lineup of people that performed. And then it was fun. I was nervous, but I did it and everybody said I did good. And then like people was nodding their head and stuff in approval. And that was the first time I ever performed. Now, the Hype Hop Daily game, bro, it was so many famous niggas there. I didn't know what to do with myself. Like that was the first time I ever like really around like people like that in real life. Like I'm looking like nigga, is that DC the Don? Like
Yeah, with TC the Don is
he
crazy.
like 6'6", bruh.
Yeah,
And it's
the
like
basketball player DC the Don. Who else?
bruh,
Who else was out there? Did you
it
say?
was Big Baby Gucci,
Yep.
the Hive Mind guys.
The Hive
Uh
Mind guys are great, man. I love their
bruh,
content.
I was freaking out when I seen them, bro, because I used to watch them like at that time, all the
Yeah.
time. I used to watch them. Um, Shout out them. Actually, Riley, yo, all right. Riley put me on his Spotify playlist, like the public Spotify playlist.
Really?
Like he had hit me up. And he's like, yo, one of the songs on Tread Lightly,
Okay.
CDG. He was like, yo, this is one of my favorite songs of the year. And then like if you go to like my Spotify page and look at the playlist that I'm in like Riley High My playlist. That shit is crazy. Like
Wow,
it's
that's so
fire.
fucking crazy. That's so cool though.
Shout
Such a
out,
cool moment.
shout out them niggas, bro.
What is like LA like though? Is it a place for you, you think? Because it's not a place for everybody, I don't think.
LA is if you're around the right people, if I'm around the right people, LA is for me. But
Gotcha.
I feel like that's a lot of places, but it's definitely I feel like LA is a place where you could if you get caught up like in the crowd kinda, anything could happen.
Yeah,
I feel like you
I
just gotta be in control of what's going on.
totally understand what you mean there. That's real. So, 19, Black Idol. Your new tape
Yeah.
just dropped, even though we're getting three more tapes this year, and we
Hmm.
appreciate that. In the tape or in the description of the tape, you shout out Icy Twat and Travis Scott, Cactus
Hmm.
Jack as your inspirations for the tape. The tape itself, it's really, really good. I definitely encourage people to 100% go listen to it. It starts pretty crazy because it's someone who just like someone's on the song with you that you just would not expect at all. It's fucking Don Oliver. Uh, One of my favorite songs, actually, "Do It For Me." That song is really, really,
Do
really
it for
fucking
me.
good. Overall, the tape's a great listen. Talk about what it was going to making that 12 tracks, man. And yeah, talk about the Icy Twat and Travis Scott inspiration, man. What do those two guys mean to you?
Okay, so Travis Scott is like one of my biggest influences when I was like 15. I told myself that my end goal is to like mix Travis Scott with Gene Dawson. Like whatever that means, I want to like mix those
That's
two. You know
you.
what I'm saying? That's the goal for real for real. I don't know if I'm there, but that's the
We can,
goal.
hey, we're working though. We're still working. Three more
For sure.
tapes. We're getting there.
And so basically with Black Idol, I was kind of going back to my Trav influence, and Easy was playing me Icy Twat one day, easily like a big Icy Twat fan, and he was just playing his songs, and I'm like, yo, this nigga beats is like really, really crazy. And I started thinking to myself like Travis would go crazy over these beats. So I literally like start looking up Icy Twat type beats and trying to rap like Travis Scott like over them, but not really like Travis, but that was the melodic inspiration. I was trying to like melodically match like something like he would kind of go for. And like that's what it became.
I definitely see where you're coming from right there, and I could definitely see the similarities, man. I think you're closer than you may think, but I think it's a crazy combination trying to combine your angle is Travis Scott and Gene Dawson, but this
Yeah.
Icy Trot sort of infusion just really turns everything up a notch because, like you said, like Icy Trot production, bro, like it was, yeah, he just makes like different type of music.
Those beats are crazy. It's like Memphis, like Project Pat, 3 6 Mafia type beats, but it's like his drums so hard and like nowadays I feel like a lot of people kind of going for that sound, like even with the Drake tape, but it's
Yeah,
like it's just certain beats hit certain ways. Like
yeah, for sure. And yeah, Icy Trot is just one of those. He's just like one of those underground legends forever. And it's sort of
mhm.
he just is in his own lane so completely. Like he's just Icy Trot. There's no other Icy Trot. There's you don't compare him to anyone else. It's just he is what he is, you
You
know?
can't, you can't.
Yeah. He's a super interesting figure. I think he should get more love. Like people, I think that you'll see him get like shouted out by like some really real people, and I think the people who know will always know he's for real. But I wish he got a lot more like mainstream love.
I think he on his way to the mainstream look. I think it's really just the if he keep dropping the videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause
Hey,
everything he be putting out be hard.
yeah, nah, it's a really good point. It's a really good point. Hey, Icy Trot man, keep working out there. We believe in you over here.
Bro,
Simple as
that's hey, that's how I found one of the producers for the tape, Rocco Roy.
that's literally he produced the song what the hell was I just saying?
Do it
Uh
for me.
Do It For Me. Thank you. Why can I blank that on the name? Yeah, Do It For Me. I fucking love that song. Yeah,
Bro.
that's a really good beat too. That was one of the things I really liked about it.
He's insane.
Yeah.
And a lot of them they so basically I found him. Icy Twat is an OGM interview. I'll be watching like a lot of interviews and I'll be listening to a lot of podcasts. That's just like I don't know.
Hell yeah. Not like
But
yeah, likewise.
but it was Icy Twat was basically talking about like he wasn't the only person that produced on one of his tapes. And he was saying that Rockaway was one of the people that co-produced with him. And I'm like, yeah, I need to look this nigga up right now because if I could connect with somebody that already like that really understands these beats, knows how to really make these, and I could like lock in, I could really make something crazy. So I hit him up, and then luckily, like he really responded and he tapped in, and that was so hard. I was really hyped.
Yeah, that's so far that you just had the opportunity to work with him and he was super forward and it was like, yeah, let's do it. Like I fuck with
For
you.
real, bro. People
That's
don't usually be down like that, bro.
yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. Especially someone who's, regularly producing for a guy like Icy Trot, he could probably, you know, do what he wants, get what he wants here and
Hmm.
there in terms of, hey, I want to work with him. Like, a lot of people are not gonna just dub that, but smaller artists hitting him up, you think like, yeah, they might dub you, but yeah, you gotta love that. You gotta love that. Shout out
For
to him,
real.
bro. That's real. Another tape I want to talk about, which is really, really fire,
Yeah,
is a tape called Totem. You and Edith Hart, which you two seem to have a very, very strong relationship. You mix a lot of his shit.
yeah.
You have a lot of shit together. It is on Recollections page, excuse me. Shout out
Mhm.
Recollections of Pain. They've been on the pod before. Legendary page as well on SoundCloud. Talk about that tape, man. That tape is really, really cool, man. You guys have a really good chemistry.
So that's like literally, I don't know how that's like my brother, like for real, for real. Like I met him my freshman year of high school. Um, he was going to the same, so Stan, he was going to Stan garage too
Mm,
to record. And but we ended up we went to school, so we ended up being having one class together. We had Latin class together, and he had made a song with Stan, and Stan always been better than everybody at music. So that's just like Stan was hard back then. He was ahead of everybody. This is like 2018. Stan was listening to like Duop Kane. He was listening to SG
Yeah,
Kobe, so Fago, like all of that before niggas even knew. And so Edith made a song with Stan, and I'm like, yo, bro, this is crazy. And he didn't even like his song. And I kept like annoying him every day. Like he'll tell you that's like kind of my thing. I'd be annoying. Like if I really like a song, like I really annoy you. So I was like coming to him every day, like, yo, bro, this song is crazy. This song is crazy. And then he kept making songs because he wasn't gonna keep making songs, but he kept making songs after that. And years later, I don't know, that just became my best friend. And I'll go over his house and we would record. Actually, his first tape, I was over there, we recorded it, the whole thing. Um, I mixed it. Um, he got another tape I fully mixed, Nix. And he's just like a genius though with the flows. I don't know. Like he rap crazy. That's what I listen to. I when I don't know what else to do in my music, if I'm not listening to like literally Kanye or something like that, I'm listening to him.
that's so far, man, to have a guy who you grew up with essentially, go to school with, but have the passion and drive for music that is at the same level, and just to be able to grab that inspiration from him, from someone who, right, is a very, very close friend, and that you can rely on everything. That's so cool, man. That really
Yeah.
is cool. Shout out Edith Hart. Edith, excuse me, Hart. That's a great story right there. The tape's
Yeah.
fire. I definitely need to tap into more of him. I'm not going to lie.
He
Uh,
got, bro, he's crazy. That's all I could really say. Like he be blowing my mind.
yeah. Nah, yeah, I gotta tap in more. I gotta tap in more. I mean, the tape spoke for itself, so I'm the one sleeping over here. I apologize, but we're good. We're good. Trust, we're good.
But so
One thing I'm super curious about is you have a song called "It's Never Supposed to End," and it's like over 9 minutes. I listened to the whole thing. A lot going on in this
yeah.
song. You just
Hmm.
never see artists, I guess, especially in the underground, make a sort of song like this where just some different, there's just a lot going on. You put like, I think of like I don't know, like Kendrick Lamar, Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
That shit is a whole masterpiece that goes on for a very, very long time,
For
right?
real.
And yeah, with this, it's never supposed to end. Like it's a very similar, just sort of story we're going on. Like there's just so many different things going on. Like yeah, it's hard for me to explain everything because it's 9 fucking minutes. But it's just really amazing piece of art, in my opinion. Why'd
Mhm.
you even want to make something like that? Right? It's
So
not normally what people do in here around this part of town, let's say.
I was really, really, bro. I did that. I made that in 2 days, and I was really, really bored. I was really, really high, and I don't know how to. I didn't know how to produce. Like I'm trying to learn how to produce now a little bit more. Like I'm learning chords and a lot of music theory stuff. Even I kind of have a little music theory background, but I'm actually learning how to apply it to FL. But before I didn't really know how to make beats, and produced that whole thing. And so basically, I was like, yo, let me see if I could literally produce a whole like short like tape for myself in Paris, Texas. Like you know Paris, Texas?
Bro, I was gonna ask about the Paris, Texas show you were at, like in two
Okay.
questions or so from that. I love Paris, Texas.
All right. So one half of Paris, Texas, Louis.
Yeah.
Louis made a tape. I forget exactly what the tape is called, but it's on like the Paris, Texas Archive YouTube page.
Okay.
And it's like a 10-minute like tape and it's straight through and you can't really listen to it with the track separated. So I'm like, yo, it would be really cool if I make a concept tape and it's just 9 songs and you have to just listen to it straight through every time you go listen to it. So that's what I did. Somehow, some way, I really finished that, and I'm not really sure how I did that, but I remember being really locked in.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, yo, this is about to be crazy.
No, it
Um,
really is fucking crazy. It's just really impressive you did something like that. And it sounds as good as it does.
Thank you.
I love the Paris, Texas inspiration. you recently at one of their shows, which is so fucking cool to me because I think I started listening to them probably 3 years ago, 4 years
Mm-hmm.
ago now. I
Mm,
I was around like the first song I heard that I was like, oh shit, was heavy metal.
yeah.
Yeah, and I
In
think
that video,
yeah,
whoa,
I think a lot of people got put onto them through that. That not yeah, a fair amount, including myself over here. But Boy Anonymous, like that whole tape was fucking crazy. Like Casino, Better Days, like yeah, that whole shit was crazy.
man,
I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, they're legends to me. They're super unique sound. Like they're just different. Like you love Paris, Texas, though.
mix the
Obviously,
rap
you
with
were
the
at the
rock.
show.
Come on,
Yeah, bro. What was the show like though?
bro, it was insane. Actually,
Was it in Philly?
it was in Philly. It was at the first I don't know how to pronounce this word, but I hope I say it right. The Utherian Church, I think.
Okay.
And that was crazy. It was at a church. Um
That's
it,
wild as fuck, actually.
it
What?
was it was at a church. That nigga Louis jumped in a crowd and I couldn't, bro. I couldn't record it, bro. I literally held that nigga while he crowd surfed. Like it was crazy. It was hot in there, but like we was all moshing. It was big niggas, it was big scary niggas that was like running into niggas in the mosh pit.
Bro.
And it's like it's one thing when it's like a whole bunch of like kids in a mosh pit, because I'll go in a mosh pit for sure.
Yeah.
Um, but bro, when I tell you it was like buff niggas, they was trying to take niggas out. Like,
Some linebacker looking motherfucker.
yeah,
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 man.
violent.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was essential vibes like the whole time. Like to the point where by the end of it, bro, I literally couldn't breathe.
Wow. Yeah. The video you have on it looks like they're just going fucking insane up
Yes,
there.
bro.
Like I'm not surprised there's some fucking people looking to take heads off in that mosh pit, man.
Helix mime diverse, bro. Like he like didn't say a single word the whole verse, and niggas was just rapping the verse.
That's
And like,
crazy.
yeah, bro.
That's legendary. Damn. Shout out Paris, Texas. Paris, Texas, if you're listening to this, me and 19,
The
we
goats.
appreciate you. We
On
appreciate you.
God.
Real shit. 19, what are you listening to right now?
What am I right now?
Right now, right now.
All
I
right.
only want to know about right now.
So I feel like I have a interesting music taste. I feel like my music taste be changing.
Good, good. You can't say yourself either, because I know you listen to yourself for a fact.
I
What
don't I
artist
don't
doesn't?
I don't really listen to me like that. I'm not one of them. I
Nah, yeah,
listen
I
to
know. But like, come on, you gotta listen to yourself sometimes. You're like, yeah, that shit was crazy I made.
maybe. I'm listening right now. A lot of Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi.
A lot
Okay.
of right now. All right, right now I'm definitely listening to a lot of Kid Cudi. Today I was just listening to
Like what Kid Cudi? Just like all over the place, or
bro. He
like
got a he got an album called Indica.
yeah,
And
In the Cud is very good. Very good.
Indica been on repeat. It's Indica and Satellite Flight. I've been listening
Satellite.
to
Okay.
like on repeat. Um so Fago, a lot of Fago. Valet?
Ballet.
Yeah,
Like Valee.
yeah.
Yeah. I see. I can't really say I've listened to him too much, though, to be fair.
Uh listening to Valet and I don't know, Kanye. I'm always listening to Kanye though.
Favorite Kanye album?
Favorite Kanye album that changes, but right now is Graduation.
Graduation. Classic. It's a classic.
You might catch me on a different day though, and I might say like 808s.
808s.
Cause 80, bro, I think 808s is one of the greatest albums ever because it's genreless, like
Mm-hmm.
literally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nah, he inspired a whole generation with that.
Bro, I was listening to the Fun album, the first Fun album that
Mm-hmm.
had like We Are Young.
Yeah, of course.
Bro, that whole album is inspired by 808s and Heartbreaks if you really like listen to it.
The Fun album. That's a crazy band to pull up right now.
Bro, it's cause I be like I'll look at the songwriter and then I'll go listen to every song that the songwriter done wrote
Yeah,
just to
yeah,
see.
not dude. That's a crazy. Like I have to listen to this whole tape, this whole album right now.
Bro, if you listen to it and you hear and you listen to 808 and Heartbreaks, you'll hear the influence. Like they're literally
Yeah,
using like the
some
sounds.
nights. Yeah,
It's fire though.
no, yeah. I just had a prod on Dakuman.
Hmm.
It's actually not out at the time we're recording this, but will be in like a day or so. And he just dropped like his producer tape, and he had a one song on there, and he's just using straight like sounds. I immediately knew picked up like they're from Yeezus though, like super Yeezus inspired, and like he's like, yeah, it's like that's his favorite Kanye album, and you could clearly hear the inspiration, but he executed it so well though. It sounded so fucking crazy to me.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, yeah,
I think, bro,
definitely.
Kanye is Kanye is the inspiration. It's Kanye, like Chief Keef,
Yep.
um, and it's probably somebody else, Young Thug or something.
So yeah, for sure.
Wayne.
Yeah.
I don't
I
want to forget.
think in this generation right now, it's definitely Thug Future. And like everyone who
Shout
comes
out
on
Future. I
this
feel like
show, everyone comes on this show and says exactly that though too. That's also why I think that, but not a bad too though. There's nothing wrong with that.
I
That's
don't. The thing is, Thug is so he's so versatile that it's like somebody like I know I'll listen to a certain type of Thug song, and then I know somebody that'll listen to a completely different version of that man.
yeah.
So I
What
guess it's just having the
yeah.
styles.
I was listening to Beautiful Thugger Girls last
Oh my
weekend.
God. Hey, yo, when I was 14, bro, I used to listen to Beautiful Thugger Girls all the time.
Yep, yep. That shit is amazing.
Like family don't matter. That song, bro.
Yo, nah, that whole album was fucking amazing. That was what year is that? Let me look. 2017. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, all of these songs were fucking crazy. Thank you, Young Thug, man. Thank you.
Young Thug really
So,
got hits.
nah, he really does. 19. Why the name 19? Why is that number so important?
All right. So it's about to sound crazy, but the whole 19 thing is 19 is not important. Like I picked a completely irrelevant number.
Yeah,
Um, because my thing is I wanted to pick something that didn't really have no meaning. For a long time in my life, I was just a depressed emo kid type shit. So
yeah,
I was feeling like I didn't have no meaning. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna change my name. I'm gonna pick a number that don't got no meaning. And by the time we done here, I'm gonna have all the meaning in the world, and that number is gonna mean just as much type shit. So I picked 19. Nobody else had the name. I originally just went by Kylie because that's my name type shit.
okay.
But then the girl Kylie blew up, like like she literally blew up, and like that's her whole marketing is with the name. So I couldn't have it. So 19 was the thing.
Yeah. Wow. No, that's really, really it's a crazy, crazy way to explain that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so intrigued by it. What you said, being a depressed emo kid, saying fuck it, I'm gonna pick a name with absolutely no meaning at all.
Yeah,
But like that almost makes so much sense because you're not worried about necessarily the branding and your image or anything. You're just purely worried about the music and the art that you're making. Like that's what that says to me, at least. Like
for
you just
sure,
needed an outlet. The music is your outlet. Would you say
bro.
that's true?
For sure. I have different goals, bro. That's what that's when I be talking to a lot of niggas, I be telling them like I have different goals. Like I want to be a musician at the end of the day. That is what it's about. It's about the being a musician. So whether or not I'm the rapper or like my name is on it, I want to be a part of the process. I want to be a part of the music. Like when I grow in like 5 years, bro, I want to be engineering for my favorite artists. I want to be producing songs like to the point where I could bring somebody music I enjoy and be like, bro, like this is a song I made and I want you to have this like type shit.
That's fucking beautiful, 19. Thank you for that, man.
Yeah.
The authenticity is radiating through the screen about your love for music. We all gotta appreciate that and give that a round of applause.
Appreciate it,
19,
man.
2028. That's 5 years from now.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Where are you gonna be?
2028, man.
What is the
Where am
future
I
gonna
going?
look like? Paint a picture.
All right, all right, all right. So I'm definitely, if I'm not signed to a label as a producer, I probably have my
What
own label.
about as an artist? Why not an artist?
Because if I'm an artist, if I'm not signed to a label as a producer, then I'm gonna just have my own label.
Mm,
Like and and anything with that, it'd just be like partnership. So it's not even like signing like that.
yeah.
But I would have my own label. Probably have like my friends on a label like Edith, definitely, maybe Grimoire, something like that. Um, I don't even know, man. I really
That's a
just
long time. It's a long time.
it's really just I definitely want to be consistent engineering, doing the music like full time. Like I'm learning the guitar right now.
Fire.
Um, being involved in a lot of people's songs and being involved with a lot of real life like bands and stuff like that. Like I really fuck with that. That's why I'm learning how to play the guitar because I want to like be a part of a band. I like teamwork stuff.
Mm.
Like so I play sports. I actually sing. This is crazy. I sing or I heard in one of the interviews used to play lacrosse, but I used to play lacrosse.
Yeah, yeah, crazy. Lacrosse is being rough again. Yeah, that was with Cole Grodson. Shout out
Yeah.
Cole Legend. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's crazy. You used to play lacrosse. What happened there? Did you
Um,
liked it? Didn't like it?
no, bro, lacrosse was the best sport I had played, bro. Cause
That's a crazy statement.
I played a lot of sports, bro. I played basketball,
Yeah.
I played baseball, I did
Mm,
karate when I was a kid. But lacrosse, like it was fun. I got to hit people. Um, we went to the championship, but we lost. But it was like we could have won.
yeah,
I like teams. I like team environments because you don't have to. It's not about you. It's
yeah,
like we here to win together. Like it's more than
yeah,
you, and it's hard to. It's a great feeling when it's okay for it to not. You know what I'm saying? Always be about you.
yeah.
I feel like that's a
100%
lot of
agree with
life.
that. 100% agree with that. Team sports are amazing. Like I played a shit ton of sports as well. Other
Yeah.
than lacrosse, football, basketball, baseball, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. What position did you play in lacrosse though?
I played defense. I was on like,
Defense? Do you have
yeah,
like a long pole and everything?
for sure,
Oh boy.
bro. For sure, I was terrorizing. Oh my god.
Bro, people probably were like, damn, long pole pause right there. They had no idea what the fuck we're talking about. It's
Yeah,
such a niche sport, man. It
bro.
real shit.
All right, I'm gonna be real. I thought I was nice though. I thought I was nice with the long pole until we played. This was after the championship game, but because we still qualified for
Mm,
states, and we played like I think it was like the number two Catholic school in the state,
mm-hmm.
bro. They had I don't know who this dude was, bro, but he was like number 18, bro.
Fucking y'all up.
Oh my god, he scored like 11 on us, bro.
Oh, yo, that's
I
crazy,
thought I was
man.
crazy until that day for real.
Hey, man, shit happens. Trust me. I've been there before. I've been there before. Oh, that's crazy. 19, man. We've talked about so many things. It's been an absolute pleasure, bro. Really. Tell the
For
people,
sure.
where can they find you? Where can they find everything about 19?
Bro, you can find me at 19 on Instagram, 19 on Twitter. It ninexteen NINEXTEEN. Um, really everywhere on YouTube too. Um, on Spotify, definitely go on Spotify and Apple Music, the distribution platforms, cause that always helps out. More videos coming soon, a lot of more content coming soon, more collaborations coming soon, tapes with some of your favorite artists, man. We expanding.
Yes, sir. We up right now. 19. Any last words for the people out there? Closing statement. The floor is yours.
Closing statements, man. I hope all of y'all have a great day. I hope y'all all are taking care of yourselves and loving yourselves properly, prioritizing yourself. getting ahead, planning a plan, because that's all that matters.
Hey man, 19. Thank you for the positivity right there.
You feel
Most
me?
people give like maybe so they just want to make sure people know this about themselves or whatever it may be. And I love all the closing statements, but that was a really, really good one. I hope everyone has a great day or have a great night
For sure, wherever
whenever
you
you're
at,
listening
man.
to this. Yes, sir, around the globe. Because the Expressions podcast is global, ladies and
You
gentlemen. We
know the
know that
vibes.
just by the guests that have come on. But 19, bro, you're real as fuck, bro. Thank you so much for coming on the pod.
Hey, bro, once again, bro, I appreciate you for even letting me be on here, bro. I love podcasts, bro. So it's like it's fun. It's fun to even be here.
I completely agree. Podcasts are amazing. This long form content is some of the best shit ever, in my opinion. So
Yes, sir.
couldn't agree more. Again, 19, thank you. And to everybody listening to the Expressions podcast, thank you very much. And until next time.